Good afternoon, y'all. Gosh, it's hot. Welcome back to the channel, man. Coffee on, coffee is strong. I had the right to remain silent, but don't have the ability. Here goes. The topic of the day, that's my dog. She wants to be in the video. You know I do videos about defending yourself and firearms and the right way and the wrong way. Well, a video that went viral was the one in Florida where the black woman shoots and kills the 62-year-old veteran. Yeah, I checked the whole story out. I know I said something on Facebook about it. Here come the basement pirates and the porch pirates with making it a racial thing. They always go to that narrative, and it ain't got nothing to do with race, because I said if I would have had my firearm and that would have been me, what would happen, you know, saying that I probably would have fired back. She might have got me, I don't know. But that's why I always say you need to carry. The situation was they're fighting over a parking spot. I am not fighting nobody over a damn parking spot. I go way out there. I don't mind walking. I'll get that out the way. I'm not fighting over a parking spot. If you need it more than I do, hey, have at it. But the problem is, the guy was walking away. She pulled out her firearm. So he went to walk away, and she said something to him, and he turned around. I guess he couldn't hear what she said. She fires 2 shots into his chest and killed him. Now, there are laws. A female has the right to defend herself if she feels threatened. They're smaller. They're not big as men. If she feels threatened, you know, 2 wrongs don't make it right in this scenario. That's why I always say, man, you never know. You need to carry something to protect yourself. That's all I'm saying. I'm not making racial issues about it. It's crazy. But she shot him and killed him. Some say it's justified, some say it's not. I don't think it's justified because he was trying to avoid the situation. He was trying to walk away. Another situation, the elderly man was getting the money from an ATM machine, and some young 15, 16-year-old black boy beat him down and stole his money. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to learn to defend yourself, man. You got a lot of things out there, you know. I got some heat on the Facebook feed on that situation, the parking lot situation, when I said, hey, if it had been me and she pulled a gun, we'd have a good old fashioned Western quick draw. You know, like I say, she might have got me, but we'd have been firing at each other. I mean, you got a right to defend yourself. Why do these people have the gall to tell you you ain't got a right to defend yourself because you're white? I do not need to hear no speech about racism from people that hate white people anyway. I'm not a racist. My son-in-law is black. I love him like a brother. What's the point in it? The thing that I'm scared about is you're going to have copycats. People out there just randomly shooting people and claiming self-defense. Well, I felt threatened. You're going to have something following that. Okay? That's what I fear. And there's kind of a race thing starting already anyway. That's what AI wants us to do. But you need to learn to defend yourself. You know? Because you just don't know, man. I saw it was a while back, man. There was a girl walking around Walmart, and she had her pistol in her back pocket. You could see it open. This young black kid come flying by, grabbed that gun, and hauled ass. Be responsible with your weapons. And she never did catch him. He run out the store hauling ass, boy. Stole the gun right out of her pocket. So, I mean, you know, you never know. You just never know. People gonna make narratives about anything. They're gonna make a race narrative. They're gonna make a whatever your political view is, all of that. But the biggest thing is safety, man. Don't be fighting somebody over a parking spot, man. Okay? And then this other situation where the girl goes into a Walmart and she's shoplifting, and they know that she's shoplifting, so they call the police, and she goes out there and gets in her car. Police are pulling up trying to stop her, and she's trying to run over the officers, which if you use a vehicle, it can be considered a deadly weapon, so they drew their gun and fired back. And there was a baby in the car, and they unlifed that baby. Now, to me, always been like this about shoplifters. All of that stuff is just not worth it, because the employees of the store, they're not coming to court and testifying. Most of the cases get dropped anyway because they don't come to court and testify. They are the ones that saw the actual shoplifting taking place, not the officer. The officer just charges them based on they're saying they're coming to court. They never come to court, so it's not even worth it chasing after these shoplifters unless they're willing to come to court for it. I know it's a pain in the butt. Somebody shouldn't be stealing, but you know, she shouldn't have had the child in the car like that if she was going to shoplift, and you know, stop the car down the road or whatever. But the story that I got was that she tried to run the officers over with the car, and they drew their weapon and fired her. Shoplifting is too petty for me, dude. You know, I know if they're trying to run me over, I know I have that right to be able to draw and fire because it's a deadly weapon, but you just don't know who's in the car. You don't. You don't know who's in the car. It's a hard decision you got to make that split-second decision, but at the same time, you don't know who's in the car, especially when you're doing law enforcement work, man. But yeah, guys, you need to learn to defend yourself. You need to get your concealed carry. You need to get training on it. Learn the laws in your state as it pertains to stand your ground law and what the elements are, okay? And study those elements. Make sure you go by those elements. If you fear for your life, if you're a female and you got some crazy dude, man, coming at you and you won't stop, you'd probably be justified if you fire your weapon. You know, you probably will be. But you stay consistent with what the elements are on these, on the rules, you know, of using your firearm. So that in mind, hey man, y'all have a happy 4th of July, man. It's hot out there. Hey, see ya.